episode of Don't Care Mentality, and I got a special guest for y'all today, boy. Y'all know, I told y'all never know who I'm gonna have coming from behind that door. And today, I got somebody, a Dade County representative, you know what I'm saying, homegrown artist, somebody who y'all feel at least respect. You understand me? But I'm going ahead and let him come to that thing. So go ahead, boy, pull up, boy, let the people know who he is. You understand me? Yes, sir.
They'll tell you how I came up. 14 walk in the party, everybody changed up. 38 snub nose, black cookie, no juice. No, this ain't no club, ain't from me, but we get you white. I came with the niggas, robbing spots and selling white.
Stay afloat. I am staying afloat. Don't try. F1C Cockpit, Big Bro Vet, you know what I mean? Don't care. We in the building, you already know F1C representing for sure. We in here.
Long time coming, boy. Y'all live around, but we got a good one for y'all today. You understand?
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah.
What it is?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
F1C in the building. It's 3MG, F1C, Animal Shelter, all that shit, nigga. Come on, nigga. Let's talk it. Let's pop it, nigga.
Yeah, man. Let them know what it is, man. Let them know what it is, where you're from, with all that good shit, man. What you claiming?
Hey, man, I'm claiming that first class, the formidables, the cockpits. That's what I'm repping. Scott Lake, 758, Purple Heart, soldier, living true all day. Niggas know where I'm from, where my side. I'm the only Haitian from the uptown, nigga. I'm the only Haitian from Scott Lake, nigga. Y'all know who it is, nigga. Two F1C, two F1C, two first class. However you want to put it, man. We rocking. F1C Animal Shelter, man. I'm here, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. So, like I said, man, I've been knowing you doing music. I actually met you doing music. Put your ears on so you get
okay, my
you
bad,
better
man.
get to hear me a little bit more better. It's all good.
We're
gonna get into it, man. So when I met you, the first time I ever seen you came to my grandma's house.
Talk about it, let's do it.
To do some goddamn music.
Talk about it, let's do it.
But at that time, all prime friends who came to the house, all of them came there to do music.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them stood out. Some of them I know they were just kind of like, it's a studio. They just come to have fun. But you can tell there was some of them that was serious, that took it serious.
Stood out.
And what's going like, hey boy, they going, and that's how I talks with bro. with Unc. I just be like, man, that one there, boy. Hey, this one here, certain ones.
Yeah.
You was one of the ones that I always mentioned. And I always used to tell you too, man, you my favorite. Out of his little camp, boy, you my favorite. You my favorite.
So, always did.
So what is it that made you start doing music at such a young age? Like what is it that really made you get into the music? What inspired you? Was it some artist? Was it somebody in your family? Just looking at TV videos? What got you really into the music?
Okay. Shit. All right. Well, really, before we even get into to Big Bro Prime, you know what I mean, to Grandma House, like, you know what I mean, you made that introduction. I'm going to go ahead and tell you how I got into music. Well, how, like, you know what I mean, like, even not even knowing me, like, getting into music. I'm gonna tell you about that. That came from my sister. You know what I mean? My sister, she a couple years older than me. You feel what I'm saying? She the second oldest out of 5 kids from my mama and shit, and I'm the youngest. So you know what I mean? She used to play Tupac a lot. You know what I mean? In her room, had a lot of Tupac books.
So it's self-explanatory. Y'all already see where the connection starting to come. Where the start at?
For sure.
You see where the connection starting at already. It was already embedded in him from his sister who was on that pop.
For sure. I was probably like 6, 7 years old and shit like that. That's the first time. That was like my introduction to rap. It was through my sister. And then, after that, after I got a little older, like 13, 14, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say like 10, 11, it was like Soulja Slim. You know what I mean? Me and my brothers, we used to sleep in the one room. Me and my 3 brothers, my older brother Crip, he used to sleep in one bed. And me and my brother Head, we used to sleep in a bunk bed. And Crip used to have the Soulja Slim spinning. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like, I'm a big Soulja Slim fan. You know what I mean? I could go by names, but not by albums, like the Soulja Life Mentality. Like,
rest in peace, Soulja, man.
Eat If You Love Me, You Love Me Not. You know what I mean? I don't even know that's the name of the song.
That way died a day for my birthday. You either love me or you love me not. I'm going to do me.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That was, I'm going to say Soulja Slim was the first, like, person that wanted like, he got me to want to rap. I'm going to say that, you know what I mean? he got me to want to rap. So then it was the Hot Boys. I started getting on, and then I got on that goddamn Lil Wayne. That's like 14. Like 14. I got on that Lil Wayne.
Well, Lil Wayne, in our respect, Lil Wayne is responsible for a lot of the y'all generation, so to speak.
For sure, he the GOAT. He the GOAT. The greatest.
Yeah, for y'all generation, he's the GOAT. Because we're not gonna get into the GOAT because he also have a GOAT. I did that on another one of my podcasts where somebody come up here talking about Jay-Z. And I was like, well, that's his GOAT. Lil Wayne, that's his GOAT.
No,
so, in respect though, but Lil Wayne is definitely one of the GOATs.
The branch of Biggie and Pac, a lot, you know what I mean? If
but
it ain't
Wayne
Biggie,
is
it's
definitely.
Pac.
Nah, man, Prime used to have these debates, arguments, discussions back in the days when he was growing up. He used to be like, man, I don't care what you say. Lil Wayne is the best rapper. Like, I don't care about that Tupac stuff. I couldn't take that from him because that's what y'all grew up on. And so I hear so much of the generation say that. So for you to say you grew up, what inspired you?
I wouldn't say that Wayne, I feel like Wayne is the I don't feel like Wayne, because Pac ain't here. You know, when I be like Wayne is the best rapper, I be saying like a lie.
Well, I understand that. But what I was about to say is, from what I hear your music, I can hear that Soulja Slim.
Not for sure.
I can hear that Lil Wayne.
For sure.
I can hear that influence
sure.
from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you have a Louisiana accent or you rock their style, but I can hear that pain.
For sure.
Just how Soulja brought it, how Wayne brought it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it is. So, it's about the pain. And, For sure. That's what more so what I got from them boys, man. I ain't gonna lie, you the first person who ever put that into like real perspective, because that's like the rap I grew up on, like Soulja Slim, the Hot Boys, like who are like I'm talking about like when I was like, you know what I mean? Like Tupac was the first. Like I said, I was like 6, 7, like my sister. But when I really just started listening to the shit that like was more southern into the shit, I like nigga love Pac, don't get me wrong, but when I started, okay, boom, 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 it was more like the shit I just said, the Pac, I mean the Soulja Slims, the Hot Boys, the No Limits. You know what I mean? Even the CeeLo Greens and the Outkast is like, even though I was young, but I was like CeeLo Green, I was fucked up about the CeeLo, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like,
but see, a lot of people don't know, or the younger generation don't know CeeLo Green was with Goody Mob.
Yeah, for sure. That's
and
what
that he was a rapper first. And they were like, what? He's the rap. So I started to play songs like, yeah, man, this man used to rap. But another thing I wanted to say too, before I get to my next question was, a lot of the reason why we connected so much with Tupac too is because we was around when Tupac was alive. The same thing like with Jordan, like we seen Jordan play. So when we wore Jordans,
always better in person instead of hearing about it.
When we wore Jordans,
it's a bigger effect.
Jordans had them. He had them J's on last night, so we wearing them today. It felt different. You know what I'm saying? When Tupac dropped that album, man, we could see like it was different. So it was the same thing for y'all when it came to Wayne, when it came to Soulja Slim, when it came to all these other people that inspired you.
But no, I ain't gonna lie, Soulja. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't say Tupac. But when I was Soulja, I felt Soulja impact, because you know what I mean. I was legit when he, you know what I mean, when he died. But I was already listening to his music, and so when he died, it was like, you know what I mean. I kind of not even like, you know what I mean, on the sense of like, damn, like, you know what I mean, like in the sense of like, okay, boom, I know what's going on and shit like that. I just like it as an art in the music, not even knowing the details of what he talking about and shit like that. But I like the form of the art and how his cadences. And how he, you know what I mean? I liked it that, you know what I mean? So when bro passed, I remember as a legit, like, damn, Soulja Slim died, damn. Nigga fuck with that boy music type shit, like, you know what I mean? And so, like, you know what I mean? And niggas still hold on to that type shit right there, you know what I mean? And that shit mold the nigga as an artist, bro. You know what I'm saying?